and welcome to Learn to Belly Dance. Today, you are going to learn the basics of the hip circle and the chest circle. This is really great because you can practice it at home. It's good for loosening up the lower body, relieving tension in the lower back, and learning how to belly dance. So, alright, let's get started. So I'm going to begin by teaching you what belly dance posture is and form. So basic belly dance posture and form is where you have your legs spread apart just about shoulder width, and you're going to have your knees extremely bent. That's the number one thing I'm going to keep reminding you is keep those knees bent. In belly dancing, it helps with all of the movements that we do. Okay, so you're going to have your knees bent, legs shoulder width apart. You're going to have your pelvis in a neutral position, which means that it tends to be tilted slightly forward. Definitely not back and not too far forward. So the way that you can always test this is by taking the flat of your hands and putting it on your lower back. And if it's flat here, then you know you're in the right position. So, feel that and see how that works for you. If you're too far forward, you're going to lose your movement. If you're too far back, that doesn't work either. Okay, so belly dance position, and then you have your spine erect and you're looking forward. So belly dance really increases posture and form. So to begin, we're going to practice going to all four corners of the room. We're going to do that isolating one at a time. So first, you can put your hands on your hips to begin. You contract forward and back. We're going to do it 4 times each direction. One more time. Now try it to the other side, or to the side. So contract to the side, back to center. So what you're doing is you're pulling, coming back to center, pulling, center. One more, and then to the back. 4, 3, 2, 1, to the side. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. So when you're doing these contractions, this is isolation, but I invite you to think that the focus is on the contraction and that the release is more of a natural release. So don't be contracting and then freaking out and thinking, oh, I have to do what now? So just think of contract and release. Okay, so now let's move around one to each angle. So go forward, side, back, side. Again, forward, side, back, side. Let's try the other way. Forward, side, back, side, forward. Good. Now, don't freak out if one side of your body go in one direction and is tighter or a little bit maybe discomfort. If it's at all painful, please stop. But we often have one side of our hips that does not move the same way. So give that hip a break. It's okay. All right. So what we just did with the isolation allows us to make the circular motions with a hip circle. So bending those knees into the posture. We're going to smooth out the choppiness that we just did, and we're going to go around. And so you're hitting all 4 corners, but it's a smooth transition. Good. Let's try going the other direction. Around. You can have your hands on your hips, or you can have them out here, framing your hips. Good. So that is the hip circle. Really, really great for relieving lower back tension, and can also help women with PMS cramps as well. So yeah, try that at home. Now we're going to do chest. And same principle about hitting all 4 corners of the room, but we're going to contract and release first. So contract forward, release. Contract, release. Just to the front. So you're lifting the rib cage and dropping. Lift, drop. Good. Let's go to the side. When you go to the side, you slide over. Slide back to center. This will begin to loosen up the mid to upper back, often another area of lots of tension and stress. So, take some deep breaths in there, allow your body to move. Let's go to the back. So when you come back, you contract in and out. And back to center. Two more times. To the side. Slide over, center. Let's do two more. 2, 1. Good. Now, let's do 1 to each angle. So, forward, side, back, side. Forward, side, back, side. Forward. Go the other direction. Forward, side, back, side. Forward, side, back, side, forward, center. Good. Okay, so now just like the hips, we're going to turn it into a circle. We're going to flow it together. So you can choose to have your hands on your hips, or you can have your hands out. I sometimes like to have them out to the side, especially when learning, because you get to feel that isolation happening. Okay, but still keep your knees back to support and have your lower body stable. All right, here we go. So we're going to go around. So we're smoothing out the four corners of isolation. Going forward, side, back, side. Good. Listen to your body. Do what feels good. One more time around and let's go the other direction. Here we go. Just with our hips, sometimes one direction might be tighter or not as stretched, so just go with it. Flexibility varies depending on the side of the body. All right, and back to center. Good. So you just learned a hip circle and a chest circle. Now I'm going to teach you one more thing before we go. So I'm going to teach you how to alternate from the chest down to the hips. Ooh, it's fun. So, belly dance position, your knees are bent, lower body is stable, spine is erect, pelvis is tilted. So you're going to start with the chest. So you're going to go 2, and then stop, go down to the hips for 2. Good, come back up to the chest for 2. And down. Good, bring your arms out. Let's go the opposite direction. 2. And 2. Let's go for singles. Let's go the opposite direction for singles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, good job. You learned basic circles and belly dancing. Practice this at home. You can use a mirror so you can see your body moving. Wear something that's comfortable. You can also play around with little jingles that make sound, and watch our other videos on learning how to belly dance. So I am Fiona with RedRoseWellness.com. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful day.